Hey, how you doing out there, CTA Nation? This is Coach Masters with this week's Heart to Heart. We're so grateful for you tuning in. We want to encourage you, we want to equip you, and empower you to walk in your journey. Cross-training athletics is just trying to do two basic things. We want to try to help build the character culture of athletics teams and schools or businesses. We also, how we do it though, is this other thing. That's the second thing, is we want to train the heart of a champion from the inside out. Because a sound heart, a strong heart brings life to the body and the team. Hey, this week we're going to talk about deposit. Deposit's right here in the press upward training guide that we have this year. That's just your seed for getting the things that are behind us, reaching forward to the things that are ahead. All right, so we want to press towards the goal, which is always love. So this week, deposit. A great truth when it comes to deposit is this, that above all else, you need to guard your heart. It's the source of life. Coaches, we need to guard the hearts of our athletes because that's the source of their power. It's the source of their life. It's what brings them and has them bring everything they got to work or to compete with all their heart. The bottom line is when we're talking about deposit, we're talking about praising people. Coach Waple, hope you're doing well out there in Newport Land. But right here, deposit, right? As coaches, we need not only guard our hearts, but how do we do that? We make a deposit, right? You catch them doing something positive and then, boom, we put something in the bank. Every time you make a constructive, even if it's a constructive criticism, it's a withdrawal, all right? So we need to do positive statements, praise actions that you're looking for them when they're obedient, they do something you ask them to do and they're on it, boom, we put something in the bank. Coaches, it's emotional, sports is emotional. We make withdrawals at times. The key though is how many deposits are we bringing in? Bring their achievements or obedience into the right thing, deposit. You see, our words have the power of life and death. They have the power of inspiration or destruction. They have the power of healing or hurting. What are your words bringing to the table? See, out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks, and that's a powerful statement. Two different research bases have found out that thriving cultures, teams, and businesses have a ratio of 5 positives to 1 constructive. The gold standard is 5 to 1. A ratio of 2 to 1, students fall in, or athletes fall in, or anybody falls into despair. Researchers broke down John Wooden's practices, and they found out that John Wooden was close to the 5 to 1 gold standard. 87% of his words in his practice were positives. So the bottom line is, hey, guess what? No surprise, right? Why isn't it a surprise? Because the word encouragement is the word courage in the middle of it. That word courage comes from the Latin word heart. Every time you encourage their heart, not only are you making a deposit, you're making their heart stronger. Hey, let's make more deposits today than withdrawals. This battle for the heart is going to take all the courage or encouragement we have. And I know you coaches don't want to leave any athletes behind, so you know what? We're going to have to muster up everything we got, and heaven forbid we should leave one behind. Remember, above all else, guard your heart, or guard their heart, for it's a source of life. Hey, as we close, remember, love never fails. Hey, we'll see you next week at Heart to Heart.